Hello, today I'd like to show you a product I use a lot in my crafting. It's called the Bow Easy, and surprisingly enough it's used to make bows. And it's just a simple piece of plastic, but you can tie all kinds of sizes of bows with it. For example, if we turn it this way, you could tie a bow that would end up being this wide, and this would be one of the loops and this would be the other loop, or you could use the whole length of it and tie a bow this wide where this would be one of the loops and this would be the other loop. And if I show you some of the ones that I tied with it, this is one using the larger loop setting, and to be honest, that is something I could probably tie on my own. However, when you start getting some of these smaller bows, especially this one with the tiny itty bitty little ribbons, that is something I can't tie on my own. I really need a template for that. So let me show you how to create one. I'm going to use, I think this one, just so that you can see it better. The tiniest setting would just be too small. And I chose a ribbon that is nice and flexible. You want to choose something that's maybe sheer or satin or something that's going to be easy to bend. If it's a stiff ribbon, maybe a grosgrain ribbon, it's just not going to make a very nice bow. And I'm going to start low on the template, and the reason why I'm doing that is because at some point you're going to have to tie a knot and go through this centerpiece, and if you're working way up here, that's just not going to give you a lot of room there to maneuver. So I'm going to start low and leave a tail for the one side and put my thumb on it. I'm then going to wrap my ribbon around and move my thumb so that it's now holding both of the loops. And then all that's left for me to do is to tie the center knot, and to do that I'm going through the center piece, and this is the only thing you need to pay attention to here. You have to go through this loop to tie a knot, and you have to go in the direction that you've been working. So right now everything I've been doing has been from left to right, so you have to tie it through going through the loop from left to right. So if you can see me doing that, all I did was pull that ribbon through from left to right, and I'm pulling it tight. And at this point your bow is tied, but if you push the ribbon through once again and just tug it from underneath, you're going to end up with a nice, the bow's just going to be a little bit flatter and easier to attach to a card or a scrapbook page. And you're done. Slide the bow off, and there you have it. It's a nicely tied bow. All that's left to do, since I start with a rather large piece, is trim it down so that your tails aren't too long, and attach it to your card. And that's it. Thanks for watching.